I hate how I allowed myself to just be like used up by men. And that came from a lack of self-worth. I did not understand my value that I was born with. I didn't. And I gave, again, people look at sex differently, but sex is spiritual unification. At the end of the day, I don't care.
Ooh, damn.
All right, y'all, welcome back to another episode. I want to offer my opinion surrounding this whole Brittnay Renner conversation. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and like it as well. Leave a comment down below if you have a shared experience or have some kind of bettering advice for this young lady. All right, let's eat. All right, so let's talk Brittnay Renner. She was recently speaking on the Just Pearly Things podcast. Shout out to her. She has some good content over there. She was speaking about how she regrets being used by men during the promiscuous past. But in previous years, there was a lot of talk about how it was liberating, freeing, my body, my choice, etc. A lot of the things that women say to kind of justify sleeping around. And I mean, listen, that's fine. You can do what you want with your body, with who you choose. That's absolutely within your right. But the thing is, you also have to understand with that comes negative consequences. I can care less. I like to advocate for men. If you see something you don't like or if it doesn't fit your standards, move accordingly. There's no need for insults or, an over sense of judgment for women. Now, podcasts like Fresh and Fit, Darius M., who else? Poor Man's Podcast, etc. A lot of these guys have been attempting to tell women that maybe it's not a good idea for you to have a promiscuous past or, a high body count. But no one wants to listen, right? It goes into one ear and out the other. I just find it funny that when men try to help women by giving advice to men about what they aren't attracted to, it's met with ad hominems, ridicule, and it's just not heard. Well, now she's upset because she's being used by men, or she was being used by men. Well, duh. I mean, you publicly talked about using men for their finances, and they flipped it, and now they're going to use you for your body. It goes both ways. You can't make those kind of statements and expect a positive outcome. Women want sexual liberation, fine, but you have to understand that there's consequences that come with that. Make better decisions, choose better men, and take some accountability, which she has, so shout out to her. She admitted that she did. Well, let's see where it goes from there. And let's not act like we don't walk around judging people for the decisions they made with their bodies either. Like someone with a face tattoo or someone with 2-inch ear gauges, their body, their choice, right? You don't think they get judged for poor decisions? I mean, some of these people have effectively reduced their ability to obtain employment or maybe even find a partner. Not saying it's impossible, but the chances have been minimized significantly, right? The decisions you make have an outcome, whether positive or negative, and it's kind of up to you to just kind of learn from other people's mistakes, which I would say is one of the best ways. Listen to other people's advice. If it makes sense, apply it. But ultimately, you'll have to live with whatever is decided. Now, she did mention how she took some accountability, which is fair. I gave her a little shout out for that. But my main issue was she had been warned about this extensively, but chose not in the least bit just to consider what was being said, right? I hope the young ladies out there will learn from this, but probably not. That's all for this episode, y'all. Comment down below, share your experiences, like the video, subscribe please, and I'll catch y'all at the next meal. Peace.